So if life's got you busy and you don't have time in the shop like me, you want to make something and batch some stuff out, I got you. Here's a little tea light lantern. So you can make these out of you can make 2 of these out of 1 picket board with 6-inch legs. But you can also get a 1x6x8, and then you can just adjust your heights of your legs to make them bigger. So let me show you how I put this together. Cut some pieces out. But first so I drew everything out on a picket board, but it was kind of hard to look at. So I got a piece of paper, and I'll just show you real quick of the steps real quick. Okay, so basically what we're doing right here, so total is going to be about 68 inches. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut your first board at 45 inches. And right here, we're going to cut 3 strips at 1/2 inch. Ideally, it's about 7/16 because however wide you cut these will determine the width of these. Basically, first I'm going to go ahead and I'll cut this out, and I'll have these strips ripped, and I'll show you from there. Now let's start our top. So we're going to go over to the miter saw. We'll cut these. We'll set our miter saw up to 35.3 for the miter, and we're going to do a bevel at 30 degrees. To the left, 35.3. Now we'll do our bevel, and we'll also swing this to the left and we'll go 30. Okay, what we're going to do first is we're going to start our first one, and we flip it, measure from that tip. In this case, we're going to go 6 inches. Now this part's important to line it up. Once you got it where you want it, have yourself a piece that you cut at that angle as your stop block, just so all are consistent. So put that one A over here. We'll cut B. And B goes over here. Just do that till you got all 8 pieces. Your A and your B leg pieces. So for here, we're going to go slightly around 1.125 to 3/16, somewhere around there. We'll rip it so we have 3 equal pieces. Got 3 pieces here. So next thing we're going to do is make a 45 on our table saw. We don't really have to go to the point as long as we got a 45 so this sets in. Okay, so we're going to set these aside for a minute. Let's go ahead and glue our top together. Use some glue and some pin nails. So right here, you could back your tilt off a little bit, or if you're like me, I'm not worried about it, I'll just fill that in a little. And I always have some spare sawdust from my sanders, and I'll just sprinkle it on there. But if you find you're way off, go ahead and dial your, try your tilt back a little bit if it's opened up too much. Do the second one. But the most important key is having your stop block so you can eliminate the length differences. Because if you got different lengths, then it's going to be way off. So okay, let's let our roof sections dry. Let's do our legs. Set our miter saw to 45. Okay, what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and miter the first piece. And you want to make sure it's the 1/2 inch side you're mitering. The width doesn't really matter as long as you're mitering the 1/2 inch. And what I'll do is we're going to be making our legs at 6 inches. Like I said, you can make these longer if you want, but you just have to adjust your material. So somewhere right there. Just make it a little longer than you're going to need. See here. And then after I can just set a bunch up and cut them all at 6. Okay, I have 16. Minus all back to 0. Kind of line this up. Now I'll set my stop block. What you can do is set a bunch up. If you're not good with your left hand, go ahead and use this side with a stop block. Okay, there's my 16 pieces. Okay, we got our legs. Now all we got to do is find out where we want to put our leg support, which is going to be these things. So what I got to do is just mark where that's going to cross over. And then we're just going to measurement between these 2 points. And we're going to go 4 inches. Okay, so basically it's going to look like this. So we're going to go 4-inch point to point. We're going to start this one with the short side towards the fence. Now all we got to do is mark 4 inches here. And then line this up. Then we'll put a stop block. Wait till your saw stops, because this will catch in here, and flip this out. Now we just flip this back over and repeat. Okay, now we just glue and pin nail. That should fit in like that. Let's go ahead and glue this one in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut our bases out, and we'll cut our holes for our little top decoration piece. And these holes are going to be 2 inches. We use a 2-inch hole saw. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a 3/8 hole for a 3/8 dowel. Okay, now I'm going to do is just go over to the sander and round these edges over. Just go ahead and drill a 3/8 hole in the top of this. Set this aside for a minute. This is still setting up. We'll sand this later. Okay, so we'll cut our base out and our spot for our candle. Now the spot for the candle is going to be the same width as this, which is 4-inch by 4-inch. So let's cut that out, and then our base is 5.5 by 5.5. So I didn't have my audio on when I did this one. So basically I'm coming in 3/4 on each side, centering this. This is 4, this is 5.5. I'm drawing a line where these legs meet, and I'm going to chamfer the edge like that. Just bring it to the sander, and I'll chamfer a little bit on the bottom. Okay, now we're going to center this, both of these. We'll do 1.5 inch Forstner bit. Okay, I got a 3/8 dowel. I cut it about 2 1/4. Gave it a little taper so it goes in easier. Just glue this in. Give this a little pin in. So we're going to be doing it after we put this on. We'll drill a little hole. Might be able to hang it. So we just glue this. Okay, now we're going to put our legs in, but I'm only going to do 3 sides for now. That allow me to get some paint in here. Basically what's going to happen is going to sit just on each corner, and then it'll sit on like that. Dab some glue on here, put a little glue here, these little pocket, and then what we do is just slide it over. We'll get all the bottom and then the insides of these, then we'll put the other one on, and then we'll finish staining. I'm going to do, this is going to be Kona Brown. It's a solid stain. And I got some other designs I'm kind of working on, experimenting. Should be pretty fun. Throw some stain up in here. So you could just put all your four corners on, then put your top on. Or just try to shave down the legs just a little bit to get those last two pieces in. So either way will work. Little penny pin. La voila. With that set up, we'll stage this up. I'll show you some other finishes. Okay, so I got some stuff from the dollar store. We're going to start staging some of these up. Different types. And we're going to do, let's just start, we're going to drill some holes here and there. We'll start doing some placements. Figure out what drill size bit you need for certain types. What I'm going to do is just going to knit. It's about the right size for that one. So just come in this corner. And then for these, I got some little pumpkins I'm going to set in the corner, and it's got a really fine wire. I'll go to a small drill bit. I think I want to put these in a corner, so I'll just drill a hole all the way through. And I'll slide that in here, come across, kind of tuck it, or you can cut that wire, or you can go, just have fun with it, I guess. Little pomegranates. I'm going through and stage it up and put your tea light in it. And then, well, here you go, something you can pump out real quick. Try some different styles. Like here I got, this is like a crackled look, kind of Halloweenish, kind of pretty neat. Some copper paint, regular black stain. Got some distressed look ones, kind of like a farmhouse appeal. And then your plain Jane, just some clear coat. Here's another distressed one, kind of turned out pretty neat. Try different colors and, I don't know, kind of have fun with it. It's like a stain, I think this is like a Cabernet, kind of like this wine feel. Here's like an 8-inch one. I think you can get an 8-inch and a 6-inch out of one picket. The math is correct. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Or if you just like the regular stain looks, which is still cool. I don't know. Something you can batch out quick, have fun with it. Let's see what these look like all candled up. Yeah, there we go. That turned out pretty nice. Pretty cool. Not bad for a picket. One board. Well, there's a few boards here, but not bad for 2 out of 1. I don't know. What's y'all's favorite? You like stain, painted, distressed, crackled, regular, painted? There's the 8-inch. But, all right. Appreciate y'all watching. And I will see you on the next one. All right. Bye, guys.